You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
Scattered showers and storms are still ongoing, and I know it's hard to believe because it's still raining so heavily and the lightning is still very abundant in many locations, but this first round of rainfall is actually starting to wind down. We're clearing out down towards the west. This will continue to move eastward before showers and storms redevelop this afternoon. Although this first round is winding down, there's a lot more where that came from. We will keep our scattered showers and storms in the forecast every single day this week, and I'll have more on that coming up. Crash.
All right, Nicole, appreciate that. Yeah, it's all about the tractor trailer that has shut down the ramp. This is the 285 eastbound ramp to I-85 northbound, that high upper ramp in the heart of Spaghetti Junction in DeKalb County. Crews have some heavy-duty wreckers out there now. Jerry Carnes is live on the scene. We're going to get an update from him, and I'll get you some alternates around this because it's been there since before 4:30. Probably going to be there for quite a while.
Hey, Crash, yeah, we're taking a look now as we have got this activity. This one tow truck has now backed up to the big rig, the initial big rig in this crash, we believe, the one that is the trailer cracked into the cab facing the wrong direction. The tow truck now up against it, wrapping a cable around it in order to do something with it. What, we're not exactly sure because it is in a precarious position. It is wedged between the two walls of this ramp from I-285 eastbound to 85 northbound. So this should be interesting to watch over the next few minutes here. And that's not the only big rig they've got to deal with. We've got tow trucks to the left of us, tow trucks to the right of us to deal also with that tanker truck that is wedged up against the other big rig, and that should be interesting. We had a fuel spill earlier. That has been cleaned up. So now, boy, this is still going to take some time to get this cleared out of here. If you're leaving the house hoping to take I-285 eastbound to 85 northbound, listen to Crash Clark. Take his alternate routes because this is still going to take a while to clear. Aisha.
All right, Jerry, thank you for keeping an eye on that for us. Your time now, 6:51. Here's what's happening now.
This morning, the search continues for the suspect who prompted a deadly SWAT standoff in a Gwinnett County neighborhood.
So this all happened on Roseberry Lane in Grayson. Gwinnett County police tell us the SWAT team spent hours trying to negotiate with the suspect they say shot and killed someone. After the standoff ended, they didn't find the suspect. So where did the person go? Right now, Atlanta police are searching for a man who shot a McDonald's employee Sunday morning. It happened on Ponce near the intersection with Monroe Drive. Officers say it started as an argument between a McDonald's employee and a customer. That victim was taken to Grady and is expected to be okay.
Right now, residents in Sandy Springs are under a boil water advisory caused by a water main breach. We know Crash hasn't had water since yesterday morning. This morning, crews are working to repair that breach. No word yet on when that boil water advisory is going to be lifted. And that's a look at your Monday morning headlines.
Nicole, we are still hearing that thunder roar over the Midtown studio.
We are. It's been hours now. These showers and storms are moving through pretty quickly at this point towards the east at about 40-45 miles per hour, but we've seen redevelopment off towards the west. There's this area of low pressure that's producing all this rainfall for the southeast. So we're not the only ones getting rain this morning, and some down towards Alabama as well as into Mississippi are dealing with severe thunderstorms. So our showers and storms that, yes, are bringing heavy rainfall, but are sub-severe, may not seem quite as intense in comparison. That said, this is still not great driving conditions and probably makes you want to stay in bed for just a little bit longer this morning. Heavy rainfall is still ongoing across the metro area. We get a couple rumbles of thunder, strikes of lightning every so often, but the heaviest rainfall and the most frequent lightning is still down into portions of Upson County, where we are also seeing some gusty winds there. These storms are moving off towards the east, and you'll notice behind this, it's a little bit drier. Now, a few isolated showers may still linger behind this main line of showers and storms, but through the next couple hours, we will be steadily drying out. Don't get too hopeful. Our drying out will not last for very long because by the afternoon, isolated showers and storms will start to bubble up once again. As you can tell on our forecast track, the rainfall this afternoon probably won't end up being as widespread as what we're seeing right now, but it could still produce some very heavy rainfall, some lightning, as well as those gusty winds, and this will continue into the evening hours as well. As we go through the next few days, we'll keep those rain chances in the forecast, and that means some good rain accumulation. We're talking anywhere from 3 to 5 inches over the next few days, which has already led to some standing water on roads and could intensify some of those flood issues as we go through the rest of this week. So we'll be watching it closely. We're also watching a couple tropical waves in the Atlantic right now. This one highlighted in red has a good chance of becoming our next tropical cyclone, a tropical depression, or perhaps even our named tropical storm. It's got a 90% chance in the next 2 days. So it's very likely that we could have perhaps Brett over the next couple of hours. We'll be watching that for any impacts here, but it's still far away. So we've got some time to watch that. Our 7-day outlook does include a lot of rainfall. That's going to keep our temperatures pretty mild as well. With all this rain in the forecast, your road's probably not going to be pretty for a lot of it. Right, Crash?
Yeah, Nicole, it has been a nightmare since early this morning. We came on the air with this as breaking news. Let me just back out of the way so you can see what's happening here. As the sun comes up, you can get a better picture of this jackknife tractor trailer and tanker truck involved, and they have shut down the 285 eastbound upper ramp to I-85 northbound, the heart of Spaghetti Junction in DeKalb County. Again, it's been closed for over 2 hours. Jerry Carnes has been giving us live reports on the scene there. You need to do 285 east exit at Buford Highway, then head north on Buford Highway to Norcross, and then just take Jimmy Carter Boulevard back to I-85. A lot of folks are actually getting stuck and heading 285 south and then making a U-turn at North Lake and La Vista. So that's why we're seeing crowds on that east side. South side delays with this wreck, 75 north at Forest Parkway, blocking up a couple of right lanes, and we're not done just yet. A major situation in Monroe County with a tractor trailer wreck, 75 south at Johnstonville Road. Look at this thing up on the median wall, multiple left lanes blocked. Cheryl?
Crash, thank you. Happening right now, we are staying on top of a shooting that injured 5 people at a DeKalb County nightclub.
Yeah, so this all happened at the Cosmopolitan Premier Lounge around 3:30 Sunday morning.
11 Live's Ariana Maniz is joining us live with more now.
So, Ariana, we dug a little bit deeper here and found that this shooting comes months after a deadly shooting at the same location.
Yeah, that's right, Aisha. DeKalb County police say the shooting happened outside the nightclub and allegedly started as a fight when people were leaving the club. Now, as you mentioned, the shooting happened just before 3:30 a.m. on Sunday at the Cosmo Premier Lounge, which is off of Glenwood Road in Decatur. Police tell us the fight escalated to gunfire where 5 people were shot. And in this video you see that was shared on social media, you can see what looked like chaos inside the club when shots were fired with people running for cover. Now, the victims were taken to the hospital, and at last check, police say they are in stable condition. No word yet on any suspects. Now, people that we spoke to who lived there near this nightclub, they say that with this being the second shooting at this club in less than a year, they're feeling uneasy about what can happen next in their community. Now, we're still working to learn how the 5 victims are doing this morning and if police have made any arrests. But DeKalb County police, they're asking anyone with any information related to this shooting to give them a call. Nicole?
Our scattered showers and storms are relentless at this point, but I'm going to give you some good news and say that conditions will start to improve over the next couple hours. We are going to keep those rain chances in the forecast for today. By this afternoon, rain turns a little more isolated, but as you can tell, we really do not shake that rainfall potential. We're going to keep those scattered showers and storms through at least the end of the week until we can finally break this soggy and kind of stormy pattern.
All right, it's all about the jackknife tractor trailer. We came on the air with this breaking news still there. 285 eastbound ramp to 85 north in DeKalb County. That ramp remains blocked. We will have an update for you at 7:26.
All right, it has been a rocky morning. We hope you stay weather aware and stay safe on your morning drive.
All right, we'll hand it off to the Today Show and we'll keep updating here and see you back here on 11 Live at noon.